struggling to put on your shoes and socks, it's a real effort to get your leg into that position. So you're sat in a chair, you know you need to get your sock on, so you need to get into this position, but it's really hard. I've got the 3 best exercises that you can do to improve this so that it becomes a bit more easier for you to do. So the first thing you need to do is to mobilize your hips prior to doing it. So you can either do this in lying, which is my preferred position, or in sitting if you just don't have the time. So the sitting position is this, and the knees, you just push out to the side and back in again. Simple. If you've got the time, I would also just spend, so you do 10 of these, let's say, but if you've got the time, I would then just practice just pushing into your hands, holding for a second or two, and then relaxing, pushing for a second or two, and then relaxing. So you do these first, the mobility, and then perhaps do a couple of these. You then practice the first part of the movement that is quite difficult. So we're trying to drag the leg up the shin to get into that position. So practice this, okay? So practice sliding the foot up towards the knee and back down again. Let's get this part of the movement nice and efficient. Now I know the biggest part is getting it over the knee here, but just practice this, and each time you do it, you can just bring the knee up a little bit higher. There we go. And the third step is to get a bit more range through the knee. So we've done a hip opener to improve the hip range of motion with the knees out to the side and the sliding up, and now we need to do the knee. So for the knee, you need a small little riser step or a stair, and the knee let's say you put it on, put your shoe on this way around, you put this knee on the step and take the other foot backwards a little bit. And now we just want you to push the knee forwards as far as you can and back again. I would keep the back foot down here, but if it's really uncomfortable, you can lift it a little bit. But let's go with trying to keep that back foot down. You do about 10 repetitions. So these are the 3 exercises that will make it easier to put shoes and socks on. You need to practice this over time, but before you put your shoes and socks on, do these 3 exercises for easier ways of putting on your shoes and socks.